My name is Seth Bani, and today I'm going to show you how to design this. Alright, so guys, jump with me into Photoshop. Let's go straight and then Control N for our new documents to show. Now, as usual, I'm going to keep here 1500 pixels, 1500 pixels. Let's use 72 over here, and then RGB color 8-bit white, and let's click on create. Also, let's start with our rulers. If your rulers are not showing, click on Control and then R, and then drag your rulers. Okay, so now you're done with this. Now let's start with our background. With that, let's pick our rectangular tool and then draw this, something like this, and then just release it. Now go to the fill, and then let's set this particular color code 793937. We're going to use this particular color. Also make sure the stroke is off. Click on this for it to be off, and then we want something like this. Now let's go and then let's bring one of our wallpapers, this particular one I found online. Okay, so let's click on OK, and then I want us to go to filter. Let's go to blur, and let's go to Gaussian blur, and then let's set the size to 9.6. click on OK. I also want you to go to the blending modes, and let's change it to multiply, and this is it. Now let's go to our adjustments over here, and then let's look for levels. Now set this side to 34. Awesome. Leave here at 255, leave here at 1, leave here also at 0, but this particular place I want you to type 158. It's going to make the text on it to pop up a little bit, and that's what we are looking for. Let's close here, put this and this and this in a folder. Let's call it BG. However, we are not done with the background yet. Let's open it. We're going to add more light to it. Click over here and then create a new layer. Pick your brush tool, and then go and pick your soft round brush. Also make sure the opacity is 100 and the flow is 100. Click on caps lock, and then make sure the tip is showing, and then reduce the size a little bit. I like this. And also I'm going to click over here and set the color to FC7669. I like this color. I'm going to hit it somewhere here. Alright, and I'm going to set it to, let's see, lighten, and then reduce the opacity to 28. Okay, so now it's in the background. I like that. I'll duplicate it also. Click on our move tool and then drag it somewhere here. Push it in a little bit. Give it a hue and saturation, and then clip it to it. Now with the hue and saturation, I'm going to set here to -14. I also set the saturation level to 17, and then we'll leave here at 0, and let's see. Now with this one, let's create an ellipse tool. Okay, hold it and click on shift, and then drag it. So something like this is quite great. Let's make sure it's also in the middle. Awesome. And then let's change the color to FC766 and click on OK. So now this is the color we are using. Now we can close it. This is our background. Let's start with our image. And with our image, before we even start with the image, I want us to pick our rectangular tool, go to the fill, and then let's select this particular color 1F0100, then we click on OK. Okay, so now we are done. Let's pick this gentleman. Our images, let's drag the person there. Let's see. Alright, so let's push him somewhere here. Nice. And then let's drag him behind that particular one. Awesome. Also, let's go and pick. In fact, let's set a ruler here just to help us keep their heads over there if possible. Let's go and pick let's pick this gentleman as well, drag him there, flip horizontal, and then let's pick this gentleman, and then also resize him, keep him somewhere in the middle here. And then let's put them in the folder, and then let's call it images. Now also open it, click over here, let's create a new layer, pick your brush tool, make sure it is a soft round brush, opacity 100, flow 100. Let's click here, let's choose color white, and then make sure caps lock is off so that you can see the tip of the brush. And I want you to just hit somewhere here, reduce it a little bit, and then hit here. So keep it like this, give it a mask. Let's just clean on the face a little bit, like that. We just want the color to show a little bit, but we still have the way it has cast a shadow on it. It looks quite great. Alright guys, so now let's close it, and then let's type somewhere here, and then let's pick the details. Let's pick Skrilla and paste it over there. Now I want us to go to the character, and then this time we are going to use prime time. And also you're going to keep the size 23. Also click here to make everything bigger, and then let's click here and let's pick this particular color. Click over here. I want you to go to paragraph and make sure it is like this, that is right aligned, and drag it somewhere here. I'll duplicate it and bring it down, and then pick the rest of the detail, that is rapper, because the guy is a rapper, and then paste it there. And I want you to go back and click over here to make it small letters. Also you're going to use a different font. You're going to use Railway, and then let's set the size to 23 as well. Click over here, let's change it to color white, and that is what we have. Let's push the wrapper up a little bit. Okay, so this is cool. In fact, let's bring it closer to the head. Also, I also see some white fringes around the model's face. Let's go back to the image. Where are you? This is you. Now hold Control and click on the thumbnail here. Select it over here. Go to select and go to select a mask. Alright, so now you can see. Set the opacity, the transparency, sorry, to 100. The radius, let's boost the radius down a little bit. Okay, to around maybe 5. And then the smooth, let's boost the smooth also by 27. The feathers, let's leave it like that. The shift edge, let's bring it in a little bit, and then let's put the contrast down a little bit. Let's see. Okay, click on decontaminate colors, and then let's see, click on new layer with layer mask and click on OK. Now you can delete the one beneath, and let's convert this one again to smart object. Alright, so let's say we are going to maintain this. Now let's click on this and click on this, and let's put it in a folder. Let's name it Skrilla, right? Because that is Skrilla. Now let's duplicate it and let's drag it all the way here. All the way here. Now with this, we are going to use Nazori because that's the name. Let's paste Nazori there. Also open it, and then the Skrilla, paste Nazori. But I want you to keep this paragraph left aligned. Awesome. And then keep the wrapper as well left aligned. Awesome. Now let's drag both closer to the head. That is great. Duplicate it again, and this time put it up here on top of this particular guy. Let's go and let's pick up the palm Betty, and then paste it there, and then click on the Nazori over there and paste the guy's name there, Now click on middle aligned. Go and pick the singer, because he is a singer, even though he wears his cap like a rapper. So click over here, and then let's bring both of them to the middle. Okay, so that's it. That's for the name as well. Let's click here and let's bring some few details over there. So let's just say it's a hostel that is organizing this thing and trying to, whatever, it's the hostel that's doing this program. Okay, so let's go. We are using a railway, we are using regular as well. Let's increase the size to 26, and then for the tracking, we want it to be, we want it to spread out, so let's use 1000. Nice. Click over here. It's not going to make any difference though. And then we are using color white. Now let's hide it and let's see. You want it to come quite closer like this. Now I want you to open the images, this particular white layer. I want you to drag it on top. Awesome. And I also want you to drag the rectangle on top. Awesome. Alright guys, so now click over here, go and pick a solid color, and then let's choose this particular color code. You are using F67676. Click on OK, and then click over here. Let's set it to multiply. So now it feels like the guys are in the background, but this guy in the middle is standing out because he's the host, or he's the main attraction. So this is quite great. Now let's close it. Let's put this, and this in a folder. Let's call it extra. So let's open it and let's give the new layer. Now I want you to pick your brush tool and then set here to color black. Set the opacity to 50%. Make sure caps lock is off, you can see it well. It's a soft round brush we are also using. And then click here. You could also click and then mask it, and then increase the size over here. Set this side to color black, and then just click on the middle just to make sure here is 100%. Let's close it, and then let's work on the theme. Click over here. Let's type Nexus, and drag it somewhere here. We can't really see it, but let's go here and then let's choose this color. We are using FC766A and click on OK. Also, you're not going to use this particular font. We are going to use Prime Time. Set the font size to 169, and then click over here as well to make it quite bolder. Let's set the tracking to 0. Awesome. And that is it. Let's see how it looks like. Drag it to the middle. Make sure it's aligned that way, and drag it closer to the edge. Also, let's double click here for our layer styles to pop up. Let's go to inner shadow. Now for the inner shadow, we are using multiply. We are using black over here. We are using the opacity size 64. The angle is 90. Here is 1. In fact, let's keep here 7. Why don't we keep here 7? Alright, and then let's keep here 17. Let's keep here 18. Nice. Go to satin. Now for satin, let's keep it multiply. Click over here and let's use this particular color. We are using 1F0100. Then click on OK. We also want the opacity to be 38, then the angle to be 90, and then 28, and then 60 over here. That is all. Click on OK. So we're going to have a very nice effect like this. But you're not yet done. Go and pick this fire coal, drag it in there, and then resize it. Let's see. So something like this is quite great. Alright. Go to the blending mode and then let's set it to luminosity. and then let's clip it to it. So now duplicate Nexus, drag the one under up, and then drag it down like that. Now right click it and then clear layer style. Double click on this and then let's call it concert and paste it there. Let's also keep that one in the middle, quite closer to the edge. Nice. Let's set the color to color white. And then we are also using prime time as well, regular 169. This and this are also selected, but then let's double click it and then let's go to stroke, and then let's set the size to 8, outside normal 100%. Let's choose this particular color. You can see it is F8 5950. Click on OK and then OK, and then you duplicate it. You right click on it and then clear layer style. Double click it and then let's go to drop shadow. Now for the drop shadow, I want you to keep here black, keep the opacity 89, the angle 90, the distance let's use 4, and then for the spread let's use 29, and for the size let's make it quite smaller, let's use 6, and then let's click on OK. So we are done with that one. Close it. Let's duplicate the fire and let's drag it up. Now I want us to drag the fire a little bit down like that, and then if possible resize it like that to cover the entire screen. Sweet. Let's set it to color dodge like that, and then give it a mask. Click on your brush and then mask the angles or the sides, just mask it. So that is it. Let's clean this side as well. Okay, so this is how it's going to be like. Now we can put it all in a folder, and then let's call it theme. Let's start with our date and our time. We're going to put it somewhere here, so let's text here, and then let's pick the venue and let's paste it there. Let's set the color to color white, but then we are going to use railway, not prime time, so let's use railway. Set the size to 32. Also set the tracking to 50, and then make sure the bold is ticked off. We are using regular here, we are using the color white here, and then let's center it. Let's see. Duplicate it and bring it down, and then let's paste this. That's the date and the time. Double click it and then paste it there, and paste it there. For this we are using impact. Alright, now let's make sure the size is 40, and then the tracking is still 50. We are still clicking on this and keeping it white, but then let's bring it down a little bit just to make the spacing quite the same and then interesting. Alright, we are done with the venue. Let's call it date stroke venue. Now let's start with our guest. We'd like to put some guest here, so let's click on shift and then let's create a very nice something like this. Okay, double click it and then let's keep it white. Now duplicate it, the one under, click on it and then click shift and then bring it down 1, 2, double click it and pick this orange color. Okay, now it's too small, so let's hold shift and then drag it down one more time. Let's click over here and let's go and pick this guy. Okay, so we like to keep their head size like this and like that. That's going to be their head size. Okay, so that's going to be their head size. Let's right click it and then create clipping mask. So we're going to keep him in there. Now let's type here and pick the name Joe Freezer, and then let's drag him in there. Also make sure it is middle aligned. So middle aligned. And then we are going to use Helvetica for the name. We're also going to keep the size 20. Let's keep it like this, and then let's keep it color white, and then the tracking, let's keep it 0. Okay, also like to keep it somewhere in the middle. Okay, so there's too much spacing in this. Alright, so let's put all this in a folder. Let's call it Joe Freezer. Duplicate it and then let's drag it somewhere here. In fact, let's click on this, let's bring both somewhere here. Let's duplicate the 2 and let's drag it here. Click on 1 and then duplicate it 1 to this. Okay, so we can see that this middle one is falling in the middle somewhere here, and that is what we want. Also, let's drag it up, give it equal spacing. Let's click over here and pick Ya Baby and paste it there. Open it, the name, paste it there. Click here and pick the color down here, and then for this particular one, double click it and let's choose color white. And then this one up here, double click it and let's pick this color. Now with this particular image, let's delete it and let's go and pick this lady, drag her in there. Okay, let's create it there. So that is it. Let's close it and then let's pick J Kelly. Let's paste J Kelly here. Open it and paste J Kelly here as well. But the image, let's delete it and let's go for right click it and then create clipping mask. Also try and keep him in the middle somewhere like that. Let's go and close it. And over here, let's go and pick Nautica. Let's delete the image and let's pick a different image and drag it in there. And then resize it. Create clipping mask. Let's close it. Over here, let's pick a FEHA. Let's paste it there. Okay, so now with this particular one, we need to change it to white like this. So that is Nautica. Let's go to Nautica and then let's double click here and then let's choose white. Let's also click over here, double click here, let's choose this color, and then let's click on the name, open it, click here and let's choose this color, and just like that we are done with it. Now let's put all of them in a folder, the names, and let's call it. There are more stuff that I want to get down here, and I'm just looking at it because there's not enough space. So how do we do it? If let's put Skrilla, Nazori, and Obede in one, let's call it names. Alright, so let's see. Let's click on the image here. Let's click on the theme here. Let's click on the date, and then let's click on the guest, and let's drag them up. So something like that. Okay, now once we are done, let's see which names are these. Okay, so these names, we can drag them up a little bit if we want to. And then also let's open extra. Let's see what's there. Extra, nothing's really going to happen apart from this particular one. Let's drag it up. We want it to be over here. And then the theme, let's drag the theme up a little bit. Let's zoom in, let's see. Alright, so something like this is quite great. Right. Now these things happen. We just want to make sure it's aligned nicely and everything looks quite great. I also don't like the way the what's it called? Is it the date and time, right? So let's zoom in a little bit. You know why I'm saying that there's too much space here than this. I want the space to be equal. So let's click on it. Let's drag it up. Okay, so the exact space in the middle here, I want it to be almost the exact space on top of it. Nice. And almost the exact space beneath it. So let's click over here as well to cover up. Now in real time, this is what you should be doing when you're editing it. And so I think there's now enough space down here that I can use to add more details to it. Okay guys, so now let's start. Let's click over here and let's pick ticket. Let's click here and let's pick the orange color here. Now let's also set it to right aligned and set it somewhere here. Let's zoom in, duplicate it and bring it down. Now for the ticket, let's check which font we are using. We are using Helvetica. Let's set it to 24. Let's also click over here to make all caps, and then of course we are using this, and then set the tracking to 0. Now with this one, double click it, and then let's pick our telephone number. Double click it, select it, and then paste it. We are going to use Helvetica still, but we are going to set it to bold, and then we are going to click here as well to make it quite bolder. Click here and let's make it black, very black. And for the font size, we are going to use 38 to make it also bigger as well. And then let's send it up a little bit, duplicate it and send it down again. Okay, now let's click on our rectangular tool and let's create a very nice rectangle around it. And let's go to the fill. Let's set the fill to color white. Let's drag it beneath the telephone numbers. Let's zoom in again. Awesome. I'm zooming in because I want the telephone numbers to be in the middle of everything, or I want the rectangle to be in the middle of the numbers. Very important and very key. Okay, so now this is great. Also, I'll click on the ticket and I'll make sure the ticket is also aligned to it quite well. Come down a little bit. Alright. Nice, nice, nice. You can put everything in a folder. Ctrl G. And then we are going to call this let's say tickets, right? Because that's what it is, tickets online. I have to keep it capital letters. Tickets online. Let's turn it up a little bit. Great. And then put a ruler here. Nice. Alright guys, so now let's type here, and then let's pick which one, regular, copy, and then paste it there. Now with this particular one, we are going to use Helvetica, still going to use regular, font size 38. Click over here to take it off. Yes, we want something like this. Click over here to paragraph and click on the middle here, and then let's zoom in, drag it up, Control T, and then let's set that as the middle. Awesome. Duplicate it and send it up, and this time let's use VIP and paste it there. Duplicate it again and send it up, and this time let's use VVIP. Okay, let's select this side, let's use color white. Let's select this side, let's use color white. Let's select this side, let's use color white. Awesome. From here to here, let's put it in the folder. Let's call it VVIP. Let's click somewhere here again, and then let's pick to buy tickets, and then paste it there. Let's drag it somewhere here. Alright, now we are going to use Helvetica for this. We are still using regular. We are setting the size to 24. Let's click over here to make everything bigger letters. Click over here and choose the orange color so that we can see it. Alright, duplicate it and bring it down. Now with this, let's pick this one. Remember I told you if you make everything small and lighter, you will not enjoy the text well. Let's make this one color white. That's why you are using different colors. Some I'm putting rectangles around it so that it looks just quite better. And then some I'm changing the font, some I'm changing the font size. That way makes it quite better. Some I'm using small letters like this, and it just makes it quite great, guys. So now with this one, I think let's make it quite bolder. Even possible, let's even increase the size a little bit. Let's use 57. Awesome, just like that. It makes it quite great and cool. And then let's drag it down. Let's drag it down. Let's duplicate this again. Drag it down. Okay. And then with that one, let's pick on all networks. Let's paste it there. Now this is capital letters, capital letters. Let's make this one small letters. Awesome. Let's duplicate it, and then let's pick the website. Let's paste it there, and then let's make it color white. Don't want all to be the same color, but with this website, let's make it quite bolder. When that is all, we are done with that. Let's put it in a folder, and then let's name it this code so you can easily get it. Alright, now I want us to duplicate the tickets online. Duplicate it and drag it here. Great. Also drag it up, drag it up. Now let's pick table and reservations, open it, and then here let's click over here, click on table and reservations, click on paragraph, and then click over here, then drag it all the way here. Nice. We're still going to use the same telephone number, so we're not going to change anything there. Close it. Let's call it table and reservation, and then let's close it. Now let's put from here and here. Let's select from there to this side. Control T, and let's make sure it is what? Centered. Middle aligned, guys. Middle aligned. Middle aligned. Let's zoom out and let's see. And ladies and gentlemen, this is how you create this flyer. I know it looks quite sophisticated, but it's quite simple. If you love this video, please hit the bell icon and subscribe to this channel as well. I love you all, guys. Please don't forget to like this video and comment down below as well. Share it if you can. See you in the next tutorial, guys. Peace.